I think to build trust, it's important to have transparency and being consistent with the promises the service or the product delivers. So let's say oftentimes we see, especially in the gaming industry, gaming ads that are not really how the gameplay is, or sometimes we see brands that are over-promising on what they deliver, and that really harms trust. So I believe that to build trust, it's important that you are consistent, your brand is consistent with what's being promised, and really take time to understand the customer needs and what are their pain points and build a product or a service that is consistent to that, right? We already see AI being implemented in different use cases, and I think we are still in the moment of experimentation. The models are evolving very fast, so it's important that the companies are very agile in the way that they test and implement new tools if they want to stay up to the trend. And we can see that in pretty much every process that we had, from creative optimization, research, copywriting. There are so many use cases that we have at the moment, and it's even evolving to agents. At the beginning, AI models were substituting humans in specific activities, and now we already see agents that combine multiple tools and multiple tasks and even iterating between them. So the agents are taking AI to the next level. So if the companies want to be up to date with the AI game, first they need to understand the models that will solve their problems, and then the next step is even building the agents that combine those tools with internal systems of the companies and fixing very complex tasks. I find it interesting when people confuse correlation with causation. So giving an example, we see that shark attacks increase correlated to ice cream consumption. And people might think like, okay, so ice cream consumption is causing shark attacks, and of course not. Both happen during summer, so there's something else that is bigger than that. And we can extrapolate that to marketing. So let's say we see a peak on installs, and we can correlate that to a certain campaign, but that's not necessarily true. Maybe there was a PR article that drove those installs that is not related to the campaign itself. So it's important to look at the big picture. It's important to do A/B tests. It's important to use incrementality tools. So companies don't really confuse the correlation with causation. Those are two different things. I believe that privacy preserving should be in the basis of any product that we use. Today we have very strict regulations about privacy, and if the companies do not comply with them, they can face severe penalties to break those regulations. So it's important to work with trustworthy partners that their products are already built in a privacy preserving way, and to really respect the regulations that we have there. Especially with AI right now, there's so much data that we share, and we must be very careful with what's being done with that data and how that data is being treated, so we keep preserving the customer's privacy according to regulations. Being a big fan of AI, I will take the creative optimization product. So we have a tool that uses AI to analyze the different elements of the creative. So let's say the background or the characters or the colors, the different elements in the creative. And then using AI, we analyze which one performs better, and also analyze in the campaign level. So let's say for a specific market, a certain combination of elements might perform better. So that's the recommendation for the investment for the marketeer. We have been investing a lot in this product, and I'm a big fan of this one.